Rabbit trails.
Good day.
You always look so ready to open, and then your face just freezes and you see it move along.
I freeze. Don't freeze. I never freeze.
Oh man, I forgot we used to say it. What was Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's right.
Don't freeze. I never freeze. When did I said that at one point, and I thought it was so hilarious, and I was like, we need to start saying that more.
Yeah, we always had like
I never freeze.
we always had quotes from movies that we would use as jokes for a long period of time, and then they would disappear.
Yeah, like when we saw It, the first one, we would quote the part.
You'll float too.
Yeah.
You'll float too. I'd have to say this newest one, It too. The quote would have to be, "You lied and I died." That was super funny when he did that. You lied.
That kid was a good actor.
Really was.
Little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Big acting skills.
Dude. Little man, big voice.
Big
on taste is how I would describe
Big
his
on
acting.
taste.
Before we get into it, though,
Go ahead.
It was brought to me by people close to me that I should apologize for something I said.
On here?
Yes. And
I haven't heard this.
I do want to apologize. I said Kevin Costner was Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not that. It's Kevin Conroy. I am very sorry for what I had said. I appreciate the people that have spoke out and reached to me because I claim to be such a big Batman fan. Granted, the names are really close, and I may have drank a little too much water, and I was
bloated,
and when you're bloated,
messes with your mind.
You're discombobulated, and and I just want to apologize for that. And I know who plays him. I just got it wrong, and I'm very sorry. And I've actually checked myself in to it's WAA. It's WDAA, Water Drinkers Anonymous Association.
Yeah.
I'm drinking too much water.
Yeah, I accompanied him to the first group meeting.
He forced me to go, actually.
It was really productive, I thought. I thought we really just got some things off our chest that we needed to.
A lot of deep stuff.
Yeah.
Dark things for us to grow.
Early wounds and Josh and I's friendship that I just had no idea about.
Yeah, and it's because we're men, and we come home, we grunt, and that's it.
And just like we have trouble talking about our feelings.
Really bad. He said he needed to go to Walmart and asked if I would come with. Said we would get me some more water. So I was like, yeah, I need some more water. Turns out we didn't go to Walmart. We went to this WDAA meeting. And I'm not going to lie, he had to fight me in.
I did have to fight him in.
But, after doing it, I was very happy, and I've agreed. It's a 6-week program I'm going to go through. And hopefully I won't make a mistake.
And relapse.
I don't want to get hooked back on the water,
Just
dude.
drinking water. You're just like, sweating a ton. You're just drinking this water. Are you drinking water right now?
No, dude. No, please.
This is vodka. Nope. No water for this guy.
Starts putting Mio in there. Nope, it's beer.
No, there's not water. Not me. Not drinking water.
I want to apologize, and I'm very sorry for everyone who I offended. And I hope that you don't just accept my apology and don't forgive me. So,
yeah, I heard it, but,
You know what, and when I said it, have you ever seen Get Out?
Yes.
When he's in the dark zone or whatever? I can't remember what they call it, but like he's like he can see what's going on,
Yeah.
but he's trapped inside and he can't say anything or move.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that. I said Kevin Costner, and inside I could see it. And I was
drowning.
like, I think it's Conroy, and I was like, woo, woo, but I couldn't say anything because I was drinking so much water.
Too much water.
So I'm very excited to start this program, and it's hard. You know,
Hey, but you're 1 week sober, man.
I am.
You got your little fun coin,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that you toss about, and yeah.
Yeah, I got the coin right here. It's not a Not Your Father's Root Beer cap.
Nope.
I'm
It looks
not-
like that.
Yeah,
But looks can be
but
deceiving.
right there it says 1 week.
1 week sober.
1 week
1 week
sober.
sober. Yep.
Right there.
I don't know if you can see that. What's up?
But something had occurred to us. Something had occurred to us this week that was very upsetting, and
Multiple things were upsetting this week.
multiple things were upsetting.
We'll go through all of them, but this is number one.
Trucks,
Not ranking, but
Not ranking.
just in line.
but trucks.
Yes, trucks.
People that have
Stop
trucks, people that drive trucks.
Besides my dad.
Besides, here's the thing: if you have a truck, if it is like 16,000 miles high, stop.
16,000. For a second, I thought you were talking about like miles on the truck. You said high. Yeah, we're talking about cranking that bad boy up
Let me tell you,
miles into the sky.
if you gotta have a step stool to get in, or even put a little oomph in, like 2 hops to get in your truck, if you need a military rope to climb up in, stop.
If you have to attach a tether onto your belt and zip up from your waist, your center of gravity, stop.
If you have to throw a grappling hook up to the top of your handlebar to climb in the truck, stop.
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 If you have to shoot a bow and arrow with a rope attached to it into your console, around your steering wheel, whatever it might be that you use for the contact of the arrow, stop.
Just
Simple
quit.
as that.
Cut it out.
So simple, so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop.
Stop. Because you're the most indecent human being that is on the road.
Of all time.
Just because your truck is the size of 2 army tanks
Of all time.
does not mean that here's the thing. If you have to stay in the lines exactly, like even the slightest left or right, and you're in someone else's lane, stop. Cut it out.
Stop.
I don't want to have to hear your truck from my work all the way to the other side of town knowing that you're coming.
I'm sitting outside. Trying to be inside. I'm sitting inside
So you're not outside.
an establishment.
Is what
Not
you're saying.
outside.
You're nowhere near outside. Because you're inside. In a building,
I can't
might
hear
use walls.
any vehicles going by at all. But you know what I do hear? A big fat truck.
Mhm.
I'm not talking PH. I'm talking F fat.
Mhm.
Big fat truck.
Talking about big, obese,
20,000 miles in the sky. I can
Should-
still hear that
should
engine.
lose some weight truck.
Yeah, I'm body shaming the truck. I'm not even afraid of it.
For sure.
Dude, I will body shame a truck any day, any time.
And you know what? It's
We're not
like,
too far from people saying that you can't insult like inanimate objects.
Yeah,
We're not far.
not far.
Not far at all.
Really not.
Hey, you don't say that about that.
You don't say that about that liger, that lion tiger. How dare you?
You don't say that
They're
about-
endangered.
About that 5-pound weight. Don't say it's lightweight. It
You're-
can be whatever weight it wants to be.
Here's the thing, you know? If you have a truck, like we're not saying you shouldn't have a truck. But
I
like,
might say that.
well, like, cause like the thing with your dad's truck or
Well, it's
like
like-
my dad's truck, it's
well,
stock.
I
They
think
don't soup it up to the point that they're like, cause the people who, I'm not saying everyone, just a lot of people, the people that I encounter on the road, I know for a fact that they're like, this is nice, this is good. I want everyone to see that this is me, this is my truck. Also, how about some black smoke in your face whenever I accelerate just a little bit?
Yeah,
I
just
don't-
just a tad.
Yeah.
I'm literally like etching forward at the stoplight, and just
And then I'm like,
can't see-
and then I got fog all in my car.
Yeah.
And I can't see, and then I got to pull over.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't have the, circulating air thing on.
Yeah.
I didn't have that button pressed accidentally, so then just inhaling gasoline into my mouth.
Yeah, what is this, the old times and a dust storm's coming in and I gotta breathe all that in?
I gotta put
Only
goggles
to
on in my car with my windows shut.
I have to hold my breath so I don't inhale all that in my lungs?
Yeah. I always was a big fan of when they would talk about the Great Depression and like the decibels, how they would say it got caked on the inside of your lungs. Caked. That's like the nicest way to put it. Got a little cake down there.
One guy's like, cake! And he's like trying to get in.
I sure do love me some cake.
But the thing with these big trucks, man, is that they're like, this is good. I love this. Like, everyone around me thinks I'm so cool. When
It boils down to the driver.
Yeah.
Is what it is. If you're an obnoxious dummy-dumb...
I'm going to assume, if you drive like an obnoxious dummy-dumb, I'm going to assume, especially if you're in a big souped-up truck, you're a big dummy-dumb.
Yeah, if somebody said, guess what kind of car or guess what kind of automobile this dummy-dumb drives, my absolute first honest-to-God answer would be truck. Souped-up truck, big fat truck, any of those kind of trucks. Because if you're a respectful driver, it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you're driving. You're going to drive it respectfully. But if you're a dummy-dumb and you just get a big truck because you like big trucks and you want to look cool, stop.
And cars drive like dummy-dumbs too.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
it's just,
trucks is...
We're talking about trucks right now.
Next level, dude, okay?
Yeah.
My first week driving by myself, a truck almost drove on top of my car 2 times in 1 week. My first week of driving. You know how traumatic that is for a little 16-year-old kid? Little 16-year-old Gage going to a stupid job as a host at a dumb restaurant that's going down the drain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I only worked like 3 days a week, barely. Got like $75. I was like, I'm getting paid so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay? Twice I almost got merged on top of. The second time, I had to swerve in the left lane because this dude was not adhering to my honk. Okay? He didn't even hear my honk because you know why? Because his truck engine.
Blaring that dang country music.
No, his truck engine was just too loud.
Oh.
I mean, he could have been playing music. Yeah, he could have been.
Playing it.
Very right. I swerved in the left lane without even getting a chance to look at my left lane. I could have slammed right into another vehicle. And then I would have gotten wrecked. That guy would have gotten away scot-free. He wouldn't even have noticed that I got into a giant wreck behind him. And I wouldn't have been able to pin anything on him.
Audacity, dude.
The audacity of this man.
The thing is, it's like, don't they...
And then, sorry, I get to my job, he pulls in, and I have to sit him at a dang table.
Did you spit
Enjoy your meal.
Did you spit his food?
I don't bring the food. I don't have anything to do with the food.
You should have figured
I just sit
out.
him down. I sat him at the dumbest table in the whole place.
That'll show him.
Here you go. Enjoy. Can we sit somewhere else? No.
Can we get a table that's not under the...
Bar?
Can we... I don't like the moose catheter like under me.
This is the bathroom. Yeah, I know. Have fun eating
Enjoy.
off the toilet seat.
Blows out the candle. Yeah, I don't understand how they don't know, like, everyone on the road hates them.
I'm going to say it. Old people don't drive. Especially not a truck.
Oh, yeah, dude.
If you have trouble seeing...
Dude, does it bother you when you see someone who doesn't match, like, their car? Like, if you see... My mom, for instance. If my mom drove...
A
like
big fat truck?
A big fat truck. Would you look at that and be like, no?
Probably.
Because my mom's like 4'9".
I think it depends.
4'8".
Because I'm a pretty tall guy, and I get into my little 2003 Camry, and there's even smaller cars than that, like, Trevor, he's taller than me, and I've seen him drive, I don't know what kind of car he drives now, but he was driving like a, pre-2000s Camry, and that's a small car, man.
I guess that's just me. I just see people in certain cars, and I'm like, you don't look like you would drive that.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. That can be anybody.
It's like whenever you see someone, like, with a small dog, and you think they'd have a big dog.
I think the only person that doesn't look weird by the car they drive, Matthew McConaughey in a Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
natural.
He'd look weird driving anything but a Lincoln. If he didn't drive anything but a Lincoln, Lincoln would go under.
I would question my whole life if he did not drive.
Because he's been driving Lincolns before they were cool.
A Lincoln. The man loves a Lincoln.
That's what he said.
The man loves a Lincoln.
He wouldn't lie.
No, Matthew McConaughey.
Not a liar.
Not a liar.
Never told
one
a
best
lie in his
actor,
life, dude.
Dude, not one lie in his whole life.
He
Even when he
doesn't-
was a child.
Even when he's
lie.
acting and like there's a script.
That's
he's still,
really him.
Yeah.
That's really him.
He's done
He is like method actor plus 5,000. Like, he doesn't method act. He just method lives.
He is method act.
He becomes his role in real life. For instance, upcoming movie. I saw the trailer released today, I think this morning. The Gentleman, I think it was called. Great cast. Charlie Hunnam, Colin Farrell, Matthew McConaughey, some other guys in there. I can't remember their names, but looks pretty cool. He's like a pot farmer. Like he's like the manufacturer guy. He's like, he runs the farms. Like he's like the manager guy.
Mm.
So he actually does that.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a professor. Do you know that? I told you that, right? He's a professor at UT Austin right now. Isn't that awesome? That's freaking awesome.
All right, now everybody sit down. Today we're going to be talking about...
Professor McConaughey?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
Can I get a picture with you? Serious questions only, please.
Please save your questions till after class, okay? Thank you.
I'm a teacher now. I'm not an actor. Okay.
Alright, I just want you guys to know I'm one of you guys.
Any other questions? Mr. McConaughey?
I was thinking about buying a car.
Can I please get an autograph? We're in class right now, students.
We're just...
Mr. McConaughey. Mr. McConaughey, name your favorite movie you ever were in.
Save your question until after class.
Like, what board thought it was a good idea to bring a famous actor as a teacher? Like, he's at the football games and the students are just obviously obsessed with the man.
I feel like his class is like this. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Matthew McConaughey's your teacher.
I'm an actor. You're probably thinking, this guy doesn't know nothing about screenplay, screenwriting.
And they're like, what movie were you in?
I only watch like independent films from Asia. and
Indie
India.
movies only, dude. I don't see any actual
You're a little
cinematic
too
stuff.
mainstream for me.
That's literally all of Austin.
Oh, you were in the Toyota commercials, right? No, I drive a Lincoln.
I drive a Lincoln.
I only drive Toyotas.
So why did you do the Toyota commercial?
I didn't.
I did the Lincoln commercial.
I think Toyotas are detestable.
No, dude, you did the Toyota Camrys, right?
Right?
I drive a Lincoln. These are my Lincoln keys. I got a Lincoln in the parking lot.
You know who my favorite president was? Abraham Lincoln.
No, someone else raised their hand. You were a Harry Potter, weren't you? You were Snape.
Wait a second.
You were Snape, weren't you, dude?
I've seen you somewhere. Do you have AIDS? The HIV thing? No, that was a role that I played. I think you really have it. I do not. You got best actor for that, right? I did. That is in fact true.
His friend goes, yeah, I kind of see the spots on his lip there, dog.
How much weight did you have to lose for that role?
Is it?
Can we please get to the class?
Someone else right there. So like, they have it too. It's like, so is it like hard to live? Like, do you have a cure or something like that? I do not.
The guy next to him. No, dude, have you seen the movie? Like, they go over the border and they find some other Mexican, like, medicine that's not available in the U.S. It's not approved by the FDA, and then he runs like an underground, like, serum ring. And he goes, "Oh right," and they're just not listening to him anymore. "Oh right."
Mr. McConaughey, you were in that Dream Within a Dream movie, weren't you? No, that was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, so what's with that Serenity movie? I thought it was gonna be good, and the plot was actually complete trash.
Can we please get to the lecture today? Can we learn?
I've got a lot of
material
content for today. Can we please start? Mr. McConaughey.
I would be in that class.
Oh, dude, I would take that class. It's for like it's for a screenwrite, like a screenplay. He's doing he's like co-teaching with somebody. Imagine being the other teacher.
Yeah, like the teacher's like, Matthew McConaughey's like, all right, now what we're gonna do here, and the guy's like, complete nobody who's never been in a movie. He's like, shut up, Matthew. Listen, this is what you're gonna do.
The students go, I have a question, and the other guy answers, yes. I'd like Mr. McConaughey to answer, please.
Well, I just answered it for you. So.
But
No.
I'm a teacher.
Next question.
I want Mr. McConaughey.
Next question. Hand down. You guys always trying to steal the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic, dude.
Classic.
Dude, Mr. McConaughey, dude. every movie he's in, a delight.
Really is. He's one of those guys that can. He's like Ryan Reynolds in the way that like he can just act himself, and it fits really in any movie he does.
Dude, I still think he should have gotten an Oscar for Interstellar. Dude.
Did that movie not win anything?
No, it won Oscars.
I was about to say.
Had to have.
Anything that Christopher Nolan does is gold.
I want to say it got... I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know which ones it got. It might have gotten none, but I swear it had to have gotten some. But I want to say, like, special effects, CGI.
Christopher Nolan...
Because that was phenomenal. A lot of that was, like the computer generated. I was researching on, like, what they did with it. And, like... I mean, the black holes like that in the movie don't exist. You know, they don't have like any footage. They didn't have footage of one at the time. They have that stupid picture right now that came out a few months ago. But like they put that into a computer, and it was like flat that way, but then flat that way. So it was like an axis.
So vertical, okay.
Vertical and horizontal, completely like it is in the movie. It's got like a circle, but then in the middle of it, it's got another, ring. And they're like, they thought it was a mistake, but it was actually like scientifically accurate. So then they put it in the movie. But dude, that movie's soundtrack played on an old school organ. Dude, just the greatest way they could have gone with it. Christopher
Nolan could like release a trailer of someone eating cereal, and I would never be more excited for
I'd watch it.
I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great!" And the whole movie could be a dude eating cereal, and I'm like, "That was beautiful."
But like Matthew McConaughey on there, like that's the thing is that these Oscars, like to Best Actor and stuff. Like I'm not saying he should have won Best Actor for it. I just thought he did a phenomenal job in that role, which like there's never awards for just like good playing a role well. It's all like you have to be the best actor at like this crazy part. Like you wouldn't get Best Actor for some like character like him, just a regular guy. You know, did an extraordinary thing, just a regular guy. You'd only get Oscars for playing like Martin Luther King Jr. or like we just saw at the Oscars Rami Malek, who totally deserved that Oscar, but he was playing Freddie Mercury. Yeah. Like, you only get Best Actor or Best Actress for, like, very important key roles. You can't get that for just acting in a regular role. So it just, like, that's kind of stupid. I was thinking about that today, and I was like, you can't get it unless you land an incredible role.
I was thinking about Leonardo DiCaprio and his Oscar, too. Because that he got from...
The man deserved it.
That he got from... Revenant.
Dude, great movie.
I love that movie, but I don't think that was his best role. Like, he should have won it way before that.
Everyone knows that, though.
Yeah.
Inception should have won.
Should have got him that, dude.
Have...
Another Christopher Nolan movie, dude.
Dude,
okay, you don't give it to him then. Give it to him for The Departed.
Give it to him. I mean, that was before.
Give it to him for Shutter Island. Any of those, and you don't give it to him.
You don't give it to him?
Because when The Revenant came out, it seemed like that was the only good movie that was out at the time. And it's like, you guys are just giving this to him because you're like, oh, we should have given this to him long ago. But you didn't, but you should have.
Well, it's like it became a joke, you know? Like, it was a big meme, you know? So it's like the Oscar guys, they weren't unaware of it, you know? So it just became like a legit thing, you know? And whether that was the fuel behind it or not, you know. Well, we'll go with this guy this year. We'll see what he does next year. Yeah. But like, I agree with you. Like that was a really good movie, and he did incredible. But like, it wasn't
what he should have won it for.
Like, yeah, it wasn't anything compared to like. I don't know. It's just
so
like
many other roles
he's been doing really well for a long time.
Yeah.
And so it's like that was just like normal DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything like, oh my god,
we've never seen him like this.
He's totally gonna win an Oscar for that. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
You know, when he won, I was like, okay, awesome. Like he deserves that. But like again, it wasn't anything. Like it's hard to phrase it. I want to say it wasn't anything special. It was.
It was a great movie. It was
compared
just
to
like,
what he usually does. It was like in line with it.
It was like my poster.
Always does great.
It was like my poster. Okay, I finally got it, but it took so long to get it. When I got it, I was just like, whatever.
You haven't even opened it.
Yeah, I know.
It's been here for like what, 2 days?
Probably. You know when I would have been really hyped to get it? When I should have.
When you should have.
I bet that's how Leo goes, oh great, I won.
Yeah, he just throws the
I
award
couldn't
away.
buy these if I wanted.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Bruh. Has Joaquin... I'm trying to remember if Joaquin has won any Oscars. I saw a compilation. It was... I didn't really like it. It was kind of sad. But it was just a compilation of him
Did he not get one for her?
nominated. I don't know if he did or not. I know that movie won awards, but...
By the way,
great movie.
on trucks, I got thanked today for driving a car. Because someone said that I don't have little man syndrome. Because I drive a car.
Good for you.
Thanks. Yeah, that was probably the best.
A redeeming quality.
Yeah. Because I am short. I'm 5'5" if I spot my hair. Has Oscar? Posker. Pisker.
For those who are listening, Josh is looking it up about Joaquin Phoenix.
Has received a Grammy Award, Golden Globe Award, and 3 Academy Award nominations. That doesn't
so
matter.
he didn't get an Oscar. That's Academy Award.
Oh, okay, well.
So he's gotten 3 nominations. That sucks. He's a great actor. That's just like, that sucks, you know? Because you see, like, you don't have to win an award to be a good actor.
Also, who's Oscar?
But they... Very good question. But like, in every trailer, if you've even been nominated, they say Academy Award nominee. Or
Yeah, that's really
Academy
dumb.
Award winner. Like, that's cool if you have it, but don't put that in there if there's one person without it. Academy Award winner, blank. Academy Award winner, blank. Blank.
Yeah, why are you... Yeah, why
Next
do
one,
you...
just nothing. Just a regular person.
Yeah, you didn't even win a ribbon. You were just, like...
Like,
in
I don't
talks.
need the resume when I'm watching a trailer.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm aware that they've won an Oscar, you know, but I, like, regular people even, I don't need their resume. I don't need what they've, I get it, like, you're trying to, you know, loop in
You're trying to be like,
everybody,
I want to
being
see
like,
what they're about.
even if you're not into this kind of genre, just come for this actor. Because I would go for that. Like, if there was, like, a scary movie that had, like, my favorite actor in it, I'd still probably go see it just to go see that person's performance. So I can relate to that, but it's a little low for me.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
I'm a little too high up for that.
I don't really understand that whole thing because it's like, oh, you won? It's like, well, I got nominated. I got nominated.
Oh, but you didn't win? Well, no.
No, I didn't.
But
Did you
it's
get
hard
like
to get nominated.
Did you get like a ribbon? Like, I didn't get anything.
No.
I was in the talks.
I was on the screen, and then they called the other guy's name, and then he went up there. So.
What movie were you in? It was like, I was in this movie. Like, I didn't like that movie.
I didn't like that movie.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Well, I have a class to teach, so I gotta... See the freaking mask I think going. I feel like there was something else that we were talking about the other day.
I don't know about the other day, but I would like to talk about Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh yeah, you had mentioned
I'll go
a little bit
off.
of that when I got in. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I feel like I've memorized. I feel like I've said it before on the podcast, but I'm not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel.
He's been saying it for years, honestly.
I've been saying it for years. Just
Mhm.
because all he does is, for his monologues, is get up and just slander Donald Trump. Again, I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump, but you don't have to get up on stage and slander him just for content.
What does everything
It's
have
for
to...
grabs.
Yeah, what is...
That's all it is. He knows people, because his audience is liberal people, which is the majority, you know, especially over there in California. But he's just pandering to his audience to get views. And I'm like, dude, you are just propped up by your audience. You have nothing.
Everyone does that too, dude.
Like, it's so annoying.
Like, I think we were talking the other day about how you can't even watch, like, cable television anymore, any cable television shows just because it's so PC. It's not even funny.
Batwoman.
Batwoman.
Don't really care about the show at all.
Now, I will say...
I won't even say it.
They did kind of, like... We'll talk about it later, but, like, a lot of what they're doing is actually comic book.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I don't want to see that show.
Honestly, you're telling me about it? I didn't even know it started.
But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel did an oopsie. Let's just say that, okay?
And it's totally fine to have an oopsie. People have an oopsie.
People have oopsies, but Jimmy Kimmel,
big butt.
dummy dum dum.
Cannot lie.
Okay, like
Other friends can't deny.
So he had Joaquin Phoenix on, the guy playing Joker, and the new Joker movie that came out, premiered today actually. We're recording this Thursday.
We're going to see it tomorrow.
Yeah,
so we'll probably talk about it next podcast.
But so he was on the show, I think last night or the night before. Some of you might know this already. But so they talked for a minute, and people are saying it was already an awkward interview, but I just thought it was funny. I think most people are misconstruing a joke. They were talking about breakdancing, and, Joaquin's one of those straight-faced, I was about to say straight-faced jokers, but, it's kind of a pun. Yeah, so, like,
he just does
at one point they were talking about breakdancing, and Jimmy Kimmel made a joke like, you're good at breakdancing? And he was like, yeah, I just, I don't need to be recognized for it, or like, built up by it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I just like to dance.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy Kimmel made a joke like, oh, so you just put a slab of cardboard in your room and break dance by yourself? And he was like laughing, and then Joaquin was like, yeah, well, it's kind of serious, but funny joke. I could tell the man was joking.
Yeah. Because he's the Joker.
Jokester.
Turn it off.
Sorry. But so anyways, like after that, Jimmy Kimmel was like, hey, so was it a fun movie? Like was the set fun, the set days? And Joaquin was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Probably mostly enveloping like the whole entire experience of recording, not just key moments of frustration and stress. Obviously, there's gonna be stress at some points. When that's your job, there's hardships in every job, And so Jimmy Kimmel was like, oh, it's funny that you'd say that you had a great time because we've got an outtake that, that we have, and we cut it down to this one part, and it doesn't seem like you're having a good time. And he's like, so let's roll the clip. And it's like a clip, it's like an outtake that wouldn't even be on the special features of the movie. It's not a blooper. It wouldn't be in any special features in a movie. Don't know why Warner Brothers gave them this footage, because they would have had to, but it's basically like 3 outtakes, consecutive. It's just cut to the next part where he talks, but he's trying to get in character, which, keep in mind, Joker's pretty intense, dark character, so it's kind of hard to get into that character, period. But on top of that, you're stuffed in a tiny little room for this specific scene, and it's like all the people on set, so it's like over 20 people, probably a lot more than that, all packed in there. People are just sitting behind the camera watching him, and he's trying to get in character for this scene. Like actors have to, like, they leave, they go home, and then they come back, the next day or whatever, and they have to get back into character for this scene and, kind of call back that emotion, and especially when they come back and, do post-production stuff, and they come back and they have to re-record stuff. Anyways, all that to say, he was stressed out, trying to get in character, and he was, like, frustrated at some guy in the background. His name was Larry, and he was, like, he cussed at him a couple times, not directly at him, kind of just muttering to himself that he was frustrated. But you can tell he was super stressed out, and frustrated about what was going on. And then, like, that was the outtake, was just 3 clips of him being angry. Beautiful. And Jimmy Kimmel was like, so what's that about? And you can tell Joaquin's like totally caught off guard by it, and is like, okay, that's kind of like, he's embarrassed by it. Who wouldn't be? You don't want to be certain. You don't want your worst day to be recorded and shown to the general public. Yeah,
something can still be fun, and you be like that's like saying someone with a good mood, like someone who's like generally happy all the time, is gonna have a great day every day. Like, no, they're gonna have a bad day once in a while. Just things happen, especially that role. Joker's such a dark character. Getting in character for that character has to be a wild ride.
Yeah, but it's just like the fact that he was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun on the set, and he's portraying himself as like a nice guy. I'm sure he is a nice guy and a fun guy, just a normal person, but then like Jimmy Kimmel pretty much just dragged his reputation through the mud with that, and like made him look like a liar.
Yeah.
When he's totally not. Like, that's the thing. Is like this probably is not accurate at all, but like that very well could have been like the only time he got that frustrated or whatever, and they had that on record, and they showed that was like, oh, so you were like this the whole time.
Also,
Totally inaccurate.
How do you push a movie like that? Like,
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds now is like, Green Lantern sucked, but I guarantee, like, before he was like, oh man, it's so much fun, had a great time, good movie. Should we still get this? Like, how was recording Son of Joker? It sucked. I hated every day of it, and everyone I worked
super
with
frustrated a lot.
was literally the freaking director drove a big souped up truck and freaking blew black smoke in my face, and it was the worst thing ever. And then everyone's like, I don't really want to see this movie anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Joaquin didn't look like insulted by it.
Yeah.
I think he was just a little embarrassed by it, and I would be kind of angry.
Yeah, no one wants to like
I would be
have
angry.
everyone see you like get frustrated.
I wouldn't want someone to I wouldn't want me being recorded when I'm like in an angry state, because you're out of mind if you're pumped up and you're angry.
Yeah, every
you're not
time
thinking straight. I don't want that recorded and shown to people and be like, this is like, that's defining you.
Yeah, because every time
you're
I
a
get
super
like
angry person, aren't you?
every time I'm upset or something, and then I cool down, I'm like, oof, that was a big booty hole right there. I didn't like that.
I said some stupid things. You
Yeah,
know?
my bad, dude.
And then I go and apologize, but for that, recorded and then shown to like millions of people.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty lame. But Jimmy Kimmel's getting destroyed on Twitter for it, so I'm very happy about that.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
You dummy dum-dum.
Dude, Halloween's coming up.
Halloween, the big H, helicopter pad.
You know what's funny is I never went trick-or-treating a day in my life.
Wow.
Yep, my my parents didn't like it because, I mean, they just didn't like it. They were like, I don't know if they thought I was going to get kidnapped. Granted, at the time I was the size of candy. And so they were like, we don't want anyone like grabbing you and eating you. Yeah, they didn't really like it. So I remember my cousin was going to go trick-or-treating and I had to stay home. I watched X-Men though, so it was cool, like the old cartoon.
Yeah.
The old classic one.
Yeah.
I got to watch that the whole time, but other than that, I didn't get to go trick-or-treating. But I am going to dress up for work. I'm going to dress up as a Spartan, and I'm going to go into work,
for a while.
and I'm going to act like it's completely normal. So everyone's going to come up to me and be like,
What are you?
What are you wearing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I wear this every day. And I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, that's really insulting. You don't even pay attention to me. That's rude.
What is thou talking? Speaking of.
Away with you.
Away!
I kind of wish we still spoke like that.
Same, dude.
That would be so cool.
Such poise and accuracy with words.
Mm-hmm.
Penetrate the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like poetry.
How did kids obtain knowledge back in times of old?
Scrolls.
Scrolls? We should replace school with scrolls.
Dost thou readeth the scroll yesterday?
Thou read thine scroll.
Oh, thou read thine scroll.
Now I saith to you, exquisite.
Didn't even make any sense.
Yeah, I doubt we were using any of that correctly.
Oh, man.
It's a good time, though. I would love that, dude. Sometimes I think back to, like, ancient times, and I'm like, because back then it was like, you fight or you die, and then also barely any cures for anything.
Yeah, dude. So
So,
it's like
like-
stress-free. I don't have to worry about surviving. You're just instantly going to die.
Yeah.
It's not like, what's my, possibility of living? There's no, question about it. You're either going to be alive or you're going to die.
Yeah, we've
Or
never
you're
seen
going
this
to not know.
You, cough a couple times, and they're like, yeah, we've never seen that before, so we're going to give you, a month.
They're like, well, we don't have any medicine, so.
And then also, what if, someone was like, duel me now, and then you'd have to duel, and then it was like, I may not live through this.
Yeah. This could be it.
But they were like,
My whole family.
all right, let's
will
duel.
be left behind.
They didn't even.
All right.
Yeah, they were just like, what say you? And then they ching, and then, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I'm all for it.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
I mean, technically people do it now, but it's not like a duel. They're just getting a gunfight.
Yeah.
Gang violence.
Which is
and
kind of
stuff.
lame. If
Yeah.
we're going to ban guns and stuff, bring back swords and axes,
Straight up.
battle axes, all of that. Bring
Dude,
that back.
Bring it.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
I used to order those from my computer when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
I got like katanas and all that crap. I was that nerdy kid.
Gage was
I thought it
preparing.
was rad, dude.
Gage was preparing for a zombie apocalypse,
Still,
and he was ready.
I would wreck shop.
Do you still have any of those weapons?
No, got rid of
Dang,
all.
dude, they were sharp too. I
Micah
remember-
has one of them.
Really?
Yeah, it's in his garage.
Is it the tomahawk?
He's got the green one.
He seems like a tomahawk kind of guy.
Dude, still my weapon of choice. I studied that thing. That seemed like the most, like, efficient weapon I could pick. You know, because you've got stealth, and we're talking about in the universe of The Walking Dead. Those are my favorite kind of zombies. Not specifically The Walking Dead, but when you think of zombies, maybe not nowadays, but when I thought of zombies, I thought of slow-moving dudes, you know, who get in packs, and that's how they overpower you. And they have, like, strength and stuff like that, but they're not sprinting at you and crap like that. Those zombies are cool too, whatever.
But I don't want them in this world, you know.
But yeah, but this is specifically in my imagination, so we'll talk about that. But it's like you're doing a lot of stealth. You gotta stay quiet, you know. So I would use that back spike as just like pop them in the head one by one, and then if I ever got in combat, I could use the front side. But I'd probably mostly just use that spike on the back. But they were a great size.
That's cool though, because you can
one-handed. Dude, smack them right in the face with it. They're done.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the best freaking weapon ever.
I remember.
Of course, you could use a screwdriver and it would be a good weapon. So.
You and I would run around the neighborhood back in our day and just kill imaginary zombies.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Honestly, everyone in that neighborhood would be dead right now if it wasn't for us.
I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
No joke.
I remember Dad would be like, you guys got to be really careful with these.
Really careful.
It was just good, though, because we could have
decapitated each other accidentally.
Because I remember one time I was like, dude, let me swing this at your head as hard as I can. See if you can dodge it.
And I was like, dude, my dad might get really mad.
And I was like, oh, you're right.
Like, oh, crap, dude, you're so right.
You're right.
Yeah, but we almost did.
We almost did.
I was like, how about I swing mine at your neck at the same time as you do mine and see who gets there first?
Yeah.
Like
and we
did. It was all fun and games.
And we did, but our swords clashed. And then we ended up fighting. And it was, it was evenly matched.
It was quite a battle.
Yeah, it was really good.
We did that thing in animes where we're standing on air, 30 feet in the sky.
Yep. Dude, I wish I could fly.
A lot of fun. Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
I think about it often.
Dude, I love those dreams when I'm flying.
I still pray for superpowers.
Oh, yeah.
Though I know that if I was granted them, I would probably become a prideful dirtbag.
It's probably why. That's probably why it's good to watch The Boys. Not for the scene not for
Don't
the
watch
whole.
that.
Not for their whole Christian views because it's pathetic and wrong.
Or the show's very inappropriate.
Yeah.
At multiple times.
Yeah.
So
it's a good show.
Your
It's just that is what it is.
Your discretion advised.
Dude,
but good show.
I laughed so hard because I was watching Breaking Bad at work, and whenever in Breaking Bad when the plane had crashed and they were having that seminar in the school talking about how it affected them, I laughed so hard by that. I don't know why, but I was like, because
when the girl,
I know exactly why, because the dude was like, it affected me so much, and also
yeah,
a teacher's late 30 minutes, and oh no, he was like, if somebody hates himself or something, he was like, you get an automatic A.
So I think we should all get that.
And I knew so many people would be like, that seems fair. But yeah, when the girl stood up and it's like, I keep asking God, why?
Why me?
And she's like, keep it secular. I started laughing so hard.
I was like, yeah, you definitely care about the students.
Yeah, but
not.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a fun one. I enjoyed this one. I enjoy all of them, but I say that every time.
You say that, yeah, I was 2 seconds away from saying. You say that at the end of every single podcast. This is a fun one.
There's really no way. It's like when I try to end a conversation, I don't know how to do it. I just go, okay, bye.
That's what I do.
Yeah, so I can't be like, all right, see you guys, and then just end it. Well, I mean, I could, but
I love ending conversations by saying bye because nobody else does it that way.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. I go, see ya, and I just walk off, and they go, oh, okay.
All right, bye.
I'm like, well, see you later, man. One kid was like, he's like, I don't know how to leave conversations. Because he's like, I'm already awkward enough, but I don't know how to leave conversations. And I'm like, dude, you don't even have to say anything. Just walk away. Like, who cares if the person thinks that's awkward? Don't give a crap. Like, you can say bye, or you can just walk away. You don't even have to say anything if you don't want to.
It's fun if you just walk away.
Just turn around and walk off. That happens to me a lot. Like, I'll be talking to somebody, and then it'll be silent for like 5 or 10 seconds. I'll just walk off. I'll just make my way out.
That's really funny.
It's hilarious, dude. I love it. Just like, I don't even say, well, see you later, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go do my job.
Yeah.
You know, I just walk off, and then they walk off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I walk off first because dominant.
Mm.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. You have to assert your alphaness.
Yeah.
Well, you really inspired me. So, see ya.
Yeah. See ya.
We're on. Thanks for listening to this episode. We got. We're on YouTube. We're on everything you listen to. Check that out. You know, we're on Twitter, whatever. Give it a click if you like, and see you next week. So, see ya. He was like, you need life insurance. And then, like, I don't even have life insurance, but I told him I had it just to get done with the conversation.
Oh, I've got it.
He was like, you know, they can bury your body, you know, in a nice plate. Cover that at least. To me, if I'm dead,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't freaking care.
Put it in the street.
Yeah.
Humiliate it. You know, tie it up, hang it in the streets or something. I don't care. Yeah, I'm dead. It has nothing to do with me anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what?
Throw me on the street, buck naked.
You know
See
what
if
I
I
want?
care. See if I care.
Take my body.
I'm dead.
This is how I want to die. Okay,
Tell me.
this is how. Take my body to my family's land. Build a wooden altar. Put my body on it. Lay it and burn it.
Burn.
And burn it.
You know what I want?
Dressed
I want
in a
you to-
Darth Vader costume.
I want you to put me in a canoe
Okay. Oh.
on a waterfall. Let me go off.
Do you
And
want
just don't even dispose of the body afterwards.
Do you want the flamed arrow?
No, I
No?
just want my dead body to be at the bottom of the waterfall and just eventually make it to the shore where kids are playing.
Then you're like,
I get stuck on the buoys in the swim zone. And the kids are like, "Hi, hey, mister. Oh my gosh!" I'm like all bloated. My face is like blue. Oh my gosh!
There's like leeches all over your face.
This man's frozen. Oh frick me.
Oh frick, dude.